Whoever invented the space station was a genius. But do you know how the astronauts inside land safely on Earth? It's a seemingly complicated process, but it's not simple at all. Every step of the process is basically on the brink of life and death. First, they have to finish the handover with the crew members who are staying on the space station. Then they have to enter the return module and close all the doors, and release the docking locks. Then the return craft will be ready to leave the station. The spacecraft will gradually move away from the station. When they're far enough apart, they'll start firing the thrusters and the braking engines. The spacecraft will then reduce its speed and gradually lower its trajectory, in order to enter the atmosphere in a descending trajectory. This is the process of deorbiting. When the spacecraft is ready to enter the atmosphere, it's rotated 90 degrees to ensure that the equipment on board doesn't collide with each other after separation. Then the propulsion module, the return module, and the orbital module are divided into 3 parts to return to Earth. The orbital module stores the astronauts' garbage from their lives in space. It is destroyed by ablation in the atmosphere along with the propulsion module. And the bottom of the return capsule, where the astronauts ride, is designed with a special heat-insulating material. It can withstand the 1,000 to 2,000 degrees Celsius flames that ignite when the capsule rubs against the atmosphere, to ensure that the astronauts don't suffer from the heat. This allows the capsule in the atmosphere to be affected by air resistance. Although it slows down gradually, it still rubs violently against the air. The friction can ignite a flame that's 1,000 to 2,000 degrees plasma forms around the perimeter of the capsule, and it can block radio signals. So the astronauts will lose contact with the ground command center for about 5 minutes and enter what we call the blackout zone. Astronauts not only have to endure a huge psychological pressure that no one else can bear. Secondly, due to working in a weightless environment for a long time, now that they're returning to Earth, they'll have to withstand the sudden impact of gravity, which may cause some physical discomfort. When the capsule is about 10 kilometers from the ground, the parachute cover will be opened automatically. Then the 4 different parachutes will open one by one to slow down the descent. The bottom heat shield will separate. The thrust reverser engine, which serves as a cushion on the ground, will be exposed. As the capsule continues to descend, at about 1 meter above the ground, the thrust reverser will be activated to help the capsule make a safe, soft landing. Finally, the heroes inside the capsule just have to wait for the ground searchers to arrive.